Brady Richard is one of a kind.
I like the old stuff. I really do like the old stuff.
And so is everything around him.
This is a 1932 Packard. There's one of 7 left in the country. It's one of 3 left. And this giant blue car is one of 1. 1914 custom-bodied locomobile.
Even when that old stuff is out of reach.
That's about 16 feet. It's in long-term storage. How's that?
If there's one thing every treasure shares in this garage,
It's a very interesting story for me.
it's a story.
We kept him going, he kept us going. It was a group effort, you know.
Paul Alexander was the longest living iron lung patient in history. In 1953, polio destroyed his respiratory function. He was 5 years old. He defied odds and doctors and lived 73 years longer.
Yeah, I count myself to be
with the help of an iron lung.
just that, a survivor.
Survived one pandemic,
only to succumb to another one. You know, it's tragic.
Paul had COVID. He died last week.
There were lots of them, and they were all yellow.
There's very few left, thank goodness.
Philip now has no use for the 2 iron lungs that saved his brother.
I thought I'd put one out there.
Philip sold 1 iron lung to a group that rents vintage medical equipment for movies. Another one is at the hospital that treated Paul.
They kept an iron lung down there just for Paul.
They made thousands of these.
They helped thousands breathe when respiratory functions failed.
10 or less. In the country? In the country, yeah.
Brady has one of them too. Used it 7 years ago to help Paul when his broke down.
He was always glad to see you and always a happy person.
He'll get Paul's last iron lung, and for safekeeping.
Hopefully we can find a museum or a hospital or somebody that will actually put it in display. These should not all go away. There are things that need to be reminded.
Of a time and a memory that slowly dies as the generation does.
Brady?
Brady is honored to have a piece of Paul here.
Brady is one of the angels.
Because Paul, too, was one of a kind.
It was a very interesting journey
In Dallas,
for quite a while.
I'm Jobin Punniker.